Oh, shit.
He's here!
Run! Can I just escape?
Demir, Artyom, Miller here. Aurora is ready to set out. What's your situation? Over.
My situation?
There were more enemies than anticipated. We're inside the compound, but Gül went missing. Wait for our signal. Over.
Copy that. Miller, over and out.
Why don't you want to know my situation? Because my situation is slightly stressed. I don't think I need to worry about people following me, because it would seem they locked the door behind me. Which, if you think about it, does seem to be the sensible thing to do. I'm somebody else's problem now, although I'm not actually hearing. Okay, so it's a face. Is it supposed to be his face? Okay. They're bats, really, aren't they? But they're baby demons, right? That's what I'm sort of assuming, or are they some subspecies? I should read about it when I get back on the train. Although, right now, what I should probably do is find out why it's so damned quiet. And why it suddenly isn't so quiet. Okay, I'm assuming there's no one nearby, because otherwise those things would have flown off, right? Can I take the lights out? Possibly, although it does announce that I'm here. I'm going to guess that I've got to get up there. Okay. Let's just... Okay, it's been using the old storage crates up there, I think. Or do you think they were part of this rig to start with? I mean, as I said, I'm not expecting there to be people close, because otherwise those baby demons would have flown off. But I'm still surprised at how quiet it is. Okay, I guess I'm going this way.
Where did you come from?
That's...
Come out now!
Demir! God.
Are you okay?
Okay.
Oh, great. I was worried for nothing. I have good news. Look, the tank is full. Just what we need.
Okay. So much for...
There is also bad news. The gate is locked and we can't take it out.
Colonel, sir, Damir here. We have secured the tank, but encountered a problem with the gate.
Copy that. We're going with Plan B then. Act accordingly.
See, the cable connects the gate and the top of the tower.
The cable?
How do we get there, though?
This
It
cable?
looks like a veritable fortress.
Okay. Oh, are you saying that I... Are you saying to open this gate? How many people did you kill here? What was the whole less blood thing? I'm guessing the moment for stealth is over, seeing as you're stood... Actually, you know what? You are stood kind of openly asking for a sniper to shoot you. Okay, right. Let's just... Ooh. Oh, I so want one of those. I really do. So this is this the mechanism or this is the cable? Can we not just, you know, hotwire it? Actually, you know what? You did kill some people.
Gentlemen, surely you're not seriously intending to attack our fortress. I do respect your courage, but simply throwing your lives away, it's such a waste. Who is in charge between you two? Come up here. We have things to discuss.
Okay.
Just you listen to that bastard talk. A complete about-face. And we did throw a wretched into his plans big time.
Point the gun down and come up. Otherwise we'll have a pointless bloodbath on our hands.
Yeah. That sounds like a bad plan. Okay, that is the last one, I think. So there really is nothing here but a bunch of locked gate doors that I can't get past, even if I shoot the locks. And, oh, so busy checking the bodies, forgetting to check metal detector and containers. Yeah, there does not seem to be another way to open this gate. I'm guessing ramming it with the train's a bad idea, so I am going to be going across it. I'm not 100% sure that I trust this guy, so I'm thinking, don't, oh god, can I not? I can't. Don't make it too easy. You know what? Don't make it too easy for snipers.
Agree now. Just do it.
Jewel? Where did you go?
I am up on the tower already. I have a plan.
Hide that weapon now.
Okay, she's up.
Nobody would let you in with a gun at the ready.
Okay. She's up there, is she? All right. So she wants me to go along with the plan.
Open the gate and let our guest in.
Really? Are we sure this is a...
Come on. We won't even touch you. Unless you really ask for it.
I don't like this, but there is no other way. If we don't get out of this desert, we're as good as dead.
Okay.
Look, Artyom, if the deal goes south, I'll do what I can.
Yeah, if the deal goes south, I'm going to be in the middle of everything with a lot of... Well...
Get ready and enter that gate, Artyom.
Fine, I'm going. Easy for you to say. You're not the one that's...
Hey, how long are you going to keep me waiting? Don't be afraid.
Look at the guy.
Come on, Artyom. They might reconsider.
I'm going. Is this it? Oh,
That's him. Look at that gear.
Tom, there's too many of them to count. Riggers, slaves, even some women.
What the fuck are you saying?
Baron's quarters are probably
It's
at
my
the top.
fucking year.
A
Run over
penthouse,
that
that's
bitch
good.
you. Get over here. Go around them stinkers and just get to the next floor.
go around the stinkers and...
The
Oh,
boss hates stench. Don't you fucking catch it from him.
go around the...
Why the fuck does it take so long?
Dear,
Do it
hello.
with your eyes closed. I know that.
Okay, go around the stinkers?
You must be one
Just you take a fucking look at the beauty Vint is making for the boss. It's not just any old sort of wheels, I tell you. Of course, we
Oh!
only get to look at it. Shit.
Oh,
You fucking blind or what? Fix that shit.
okay.
6 million.
This way?
Just fucking pull it. Put your back into it. Why the fuck did you teach you yesterday?
I'm your slave, was not on purpose.
Okay.
Shut up! I'll teach you how to serve.
So I...
That one sure got fired over his stupidity.
Okay.
Fuck me, are they dumb? Third one.
There are rather...
You go up the ladder. Past the headquarters, then past the harem, and you'll end up right at the boss's door.
The ladder. You mean the stairs? Go up the stairs?
Work all day, no rest.
Okay.
Come on. What's taking so long?
Is that the harem? That looks...
Come over here already.
Okay, that's the harem. And
Master's water.
do I keep going up?
Come on, up the ladder with you.
Up
The
the-
boss don't like waiting.
Okay, up here.
You arrived. Come to lick the boss here.
Holy...
They did Dusty and the boys in, and now think the boss is gonna let them off the hook. Yeah. Keep on doing it.
Do I keep going up? Just keep going up, right? Keep going...
Hey, pretty boy.
Hi.
Did you come from afar?
Yes. Hello, I believe I have an
You're
appointment.
the one to see the boss? Come on in.
Okay. Thank...
Don't waste boss time here.
I don't waste boss time here.
Did you expect a different reception? Alter your weapon. Here we can talk without the masks. I trust everyone present.
Are they taking...
Pleasantly.
Yeah, that... This is a bad idea.
You find it weird they're not really bothered by your little mischief. Well, you see, this world is a harsh and chaotic one. I'm just doing my best to introduce a little order into it, without which there is no hope for something better in the future. And with no hope, you can't live.
Are you going to try and convince me this is in everyone's best interest rather than just your best
But let
interest?
us cut to the chase. You definitely did not come here to enjoy the scenery.
Am I going to get pushed
And
off?
you have a goal. And that goal is probably far from here. I respect people with a purpose in life. So, I'm ready to provide you with fuel for your journey.
But...
I'm not asking for much in return. Surrender Gyul to me.
No.
Bring her to me, and we all win. I have Gyul, you will have your fuel.
Is that a
Everyone
laser...
gets to live long.
Why
and
does he have...
prosper.
Okay.
Now,
Sure herself has come for you. You'll answer for everything.
Okay. Thank you. Is that all my stuff? Mike. Okay. All right, where did he...
He locked it from the other side. The coward.
Gil, there are rather a lot of
Do
them.
you think I'm a fool? You didn't want a deal. Now you will all die.
Oh, God.
Starting with you, Gil.
Okay, Molotovs.
Well done.
All right. Gil,
Artyom, get ready.
I'm okay, yes, I'm going to try and get ready.
We must kill these dogs.
Yeah, okay. Question. Where are they? Oh. Let's... Oh, God. Where... Oh! God damn it. Oh, God, that's a tin can. Brilliant. Have a tin can. Have a tin can. Awesome, yes. Molotovs.
You're weak, and you'll die, you weak. But the war...
Okay, so they're going to come in this way only, you think? Why do I know that's... What the... Oh! Okay. Loot.
He locked it from the other
Medkits.
side. The coward.
Turn off light sources where possible.
Do you think I'm a fool?
probably not going to be the best.
You didn't want to see it. Now you will all die.
All right.
Nothing with you.
Do we have any
Kill them.
weapons? Okay. I'm ready. The problem is I don't have the best setup for this. Let's. Oh God. Okay. Okay, they can come this.
Артем, what's going on?
A firefight.
You're weak, and you value this.
Oh God! Get back a bit. Get back a bit.
Different rules.
Okay.
Strong ones
Are you shooting anyone here? Would appreciate it.
Our
Oh,
strength
please tell me that's not
is our
flammable.
unity.
It's probably flammable.
Our faith that keeps our flock
Okay, you know what?
together.
Okay.
It is through this faith that we protect them.
All right.
Direct them. Keep
Oh,
them
God.
from disappearing in this desert. But you, Cule, you are leading our
Okay,
flock
that's. Oh God, there's a Gatling gun. That was a groin shot.
of an icon. There's this aura of rebellion about you. The attraction of forbidden. It is an aura of problems.
Maybe I should change to that. You know what?
Luckily,
Oh, God.
your death will dispel it.
You know. Oh God, pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Why doesn't he speak anymore?
Oh God, where's my shotgun?
Artyom, I'll go in before that dog runs away.
All right, brilliant. I was trying to. Let me just.
I'll catch him and open the door for you.
Oh, you. Okay.
Hold on.
Are we done here? Now Now I've changed weapons. Probably a bad idea. I thought there was going to be a few
Where
more.
are you going, you windbag?
Oh. Am I even? No, I'm not even hitting him. I don't even think I was bloody hitting him. Oh.
Hold on.
Okay, so you're going to go up there, and I've got to hold the fort. Oh. You know what? Let's start with
Where
fire.
are you going, you windbag?
Oh God, I missed. Really? Oh God. Oh, did he shoot her? Am I even hitting with this thing? Am I just gonna be? Oh God. I don't think I. You know. Good. Run! Oh, this was just such a bad idea. This was such a bad idea. God, what's that on the wall? That's. Oh no, it's God, another one. Do I have anything else? I do. Oh! Oh! Terrible weapon. Terrible weapon. Get. Okay. No. Forget that. Just quickly. Bang.
Where are you going,
Bang.
you windbag?
Bang. Oh God. Oh. Okay. And fire for you when you fall down. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Look at the carnage.
Okay.
You went all out here, didn't you?
Oh, this one guy. Are they dead? I did not. Quick, take.
Whoa! Oh, impressive. So, this is the plan Gil was talking about.
What the hell is going on there? Get out of here. I'll send people
Okay.
to cover your retreat.
You open the door. You open the door. I'm just gonna do my thing. Okay, no, I'm not.
The door's giving. Let's give it a shove, Artyom.
God, all right, fine. Let's get through there. Oh!
So, you wanted to create a new world with this? Not happening! You're misguided at time!
Okay.
I got her! Take the Baron!
Okay, you've got it. Oh! Ow!
Strongest who survives!
Really?
Your head's in the way.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Not sure how my head was in the way. I was on the floor, but thank you for not shooting it.
Gate open. Hooking the tank up.
You gave my people hope. I'll never forget it. But this war has only started for me, and I must see it to the end. The winning end.
Go right.
Let's go, Artyom. Thank you for helping my people. I'm in your debt forever.
Okay.
You're back, my love. I was so worried.
Yeah, me too. Kieran? There's a lot of slaves on there. What happened to less blood?
Fanatics on the banks of Volga. Cannibals in the mountain bunker. Slavers on the shores of the dried-out sea. How many monsters has the war given rise to? Or perhaps were they always there? And the war simply gave them a chance to show themselves and now we're stuck with them forever. Regardless, we can't afford to lose hope. We are getting ever closer to our dream. Finding a place where we could live, free from radiation and mutants. The maps we recovered in the desert have provided us with several promising options. And now the crew members are excitedly waiting for the Colonel's decision on where the Aurora should go next. Currently, though, the train is calmly rolling eastward. The crew rests, and Stepan proposed to Katya. It was a proposal she couldn't refuse.
Damn coughing. We've left those sands long ago, and it still persists.
Maybe cut
What
out
does Crest even smoke?
the smoking?
It's terrible. In any case, I'm better now.
I hate to interrupt, guys, but you should come to the mess hall. The table is almost served.
Almost. Okay.
Thanks, Stepan. We'll be there in a moment.
All right, we'll be there in a moment.
Shall we go, Artyom? Or shall we stay a little longer? It's so nice.
Do we have a choice? Is it just for food? We
You
can
know,
stay a while.
Artyom,
We can stay a while.
I've been looking at Stepan and Katya, you and me, and thinking how lucky we are. It was so different with my parents. It was bad.
Yeah, you're not smoking, you're drinking, you've got a bad cough.
Did I ever tell you why my mom died? Of course I didn't. It was because of Dad. He used to be even harsher back then. He used to come home from the barracks and reach for the bottle while taking off his boots. They'd quarrel, and then he'd stop appearing for a time. And while he was away, she'd start drinking too, and crying when she was sober. She'd feel better, would get kind of dreamy when drunk. You know how she used to call me? Just A. She'd hug me and say, "One day, A, you and I are going to go to Vladivostok, the city I was born in. And from there to a village on the ocean shore." I was 5 back then and didn't really get much. But I could imagine that village and the ocean so vividly because I believed her. And then she killed herself. Drank some kind of poison. Father quit drinking after Mom's death. Didn't ever pay much attention to me, but with her gone, he'd never leave me alone. Took me along everywhere. We only talked about her a couple of times, though. I used to have this doll, Jana. I played make-believe that she was my daughter, and we went to the ocean together. Then my father hid it, told me it got lost. He probably didn't want me to agonize over Mom's dream. Then I imagine she grew up and went to Vladivostok. And now I'm going. Not to Vladivostok, but with you. The dream came true. By the way, I was always intrigued by what Dad dreams about. He should have some dreams, so what are they? Higher rank? He could choose any. Saving people? What would the saved do next? Sit underground? I never understood him. What does he hope for in life? What makes him happy? Nothing, perhaps.
Nah,
He never really had any time to think about tomorrow. Down in the metro, those thoughts don't come casually. Here on the surface, though. I, for one, have something I want to do. I want to run through the sand barefoot. Build a sandcastle for the kids. I'm imagining two. A boy and a girl. The boy would be a copy of you. We'd go swimming with mountains behind us. Wooden houses on the shore. The sun would wake us up every day, rising from the ocean. That harbor is our destination. Worth going there even if we have half the world to cross. Everyone should have a destination. A point on the map where they aspire to go, and where one could finally be happy. All our guys have their own. We broke out of the metro and are now starting to scatter. Not at once, of course. At first, we're all still running together, searching. But eventually, each of us will find a point like this and stay there.
Has someone left us?
I don't know where my dad's destination is. Don't know where yours is either. But I know I love you a whole lot.
Yeah, no, I think your dad does have dreams. They're probably just of you surviving to have kids and a life. Okay, are we done? Should we go? I'm feeling like we're done. I'm feeling like we're done. We're having a quiet moment where I'm not being quiet. Yeah, I think we're done. Okay, let's...
Go, Artyom. I'll rest some more and join you later.
Okay. Before I go, though, I just want to have a quick... Just a little look at... ooh, let's put the light on. Have we got some updates? Oh, I think we do. Diary. Crew. The crew's updated? Has it? Colonel Miller, what has changed for you? The Yamantau bunker was a huge disappointment for each of us, but for the Colonel, what we found there was a total catastrophe. Not only there was no Supreme Commander there, it looked like there was none left at all. So the people in control of Metro would have no superior in this world, which meant there was no chance for the Colonel to be pardoned for treason and ever return to Moscow. Not only would he have to spend the rest of his years in exile, an old cripple in charge of a few deserters, instead of the esteemed commander of the order he used to be, it appeared that all his life, all his battles in the Metro were useless. There were no signs of the war still going on, so back in Moscow, our indomitable colonel simply helped a bunch of usurpers deceive the whole population of Metro, even though he was kept out of the loop. How could he take this blow and not crumble? Going back to commanding us all again? I might hate his hard-headedness and blindness, yet I can't help admire his self-control and courage. Even in the Caspian Desert, where most of our people were down with dehydration, the Colonel persevered. He continued coordinating operations, issuing orders, and even gave his share of water to the soldiers while continuing to search for redemption. There and then, Miller finally accepted the fact that the war was long over and there was no occupying forces. He even seemed to accept the fact that his days of glory were over, with only quiet sunset years in some backwater ahead. The only thing he wouldn't accept, no matter what, was the danger his daughter's life was in. Outliving Anna was the most terrifying prospect he had ever faced. Yeah, that's a terrifying prospect for any parent. Okay. Damir. Yet, having discovered the state that people sharing half his blood were in on the shores of the dried-up sea, Damir changed. He did everything in his power to set them free, but eventually it was time to live. Besides the blood of his father's ancient nomadic people, there's Spartan blood in Demir's veins, and its call proved stronger. Okay. And who else? Was it Katya and Nastya? Alright. Katya really is amazing. If not for her efforts, our crew was bound to stay forever in the Caspian sands. We survived in the metro tunnels, we won the Battle of D6, we survived where anyone else would die, but dehydration and infections of the desert had almost done us in. Stepan, despite all of his strength and resilience, would have definitely died there, had Katya not nursed him back to health. It seems she would have never forgiven herself had she not been able to. Katya herself, however, she suffered from the heat. Never let that show. Driven by her example, Nastya not only didn't whine in the slightest, but did her best to help her mother tend to the sick. What in the world would we have done without them? Yeah. New world. With no state and its laws, with no pockets of civilization which the new civic society could crystallize around, with no hope of ever going back to normal life, should one be surprised with the rise of anarchy and its consequences? Bandits constructing their rudimentary societies around the basest aspects of the human nature. Even in the tunnels of Moscow metro, where every meter has been divided between the quasi-states, attempting to uphold some semblance of order on their turf, the gangs flourish. What could one expect from the world of surface, where there is simply nobody and nothing to stand up to them? On the banks of Volga, there seem to be a great many of bandit gangs. They have somehow agreed on the division of spheres of influence and are more or less happily coexisting, robbing the few remaining or newly founded, in the less polluted regions, peaceful survivor settlements, and selling their denizens as slaves on the markets of the south. Cannibals. The cannibals residing in the Yamantau complex seems to suffer from heavy cerebral damage caused by an infectious disease they contracted through their diet, so their words are barely legible. Still, they are exceptionally determined in pursuing their prey, and complete disregard of their own safety makes them a dangerous enemy indeed. Tribals. The local population of the Caspian Desert, ruthlessly subjugated by a tyrannical criminal empire, the tribals are mostly young and serve their masters willingly, remaining servile and dedicated to them no matter what terrible oppression they are repaid for their service with. All tribals are devout followers of the cult of the Holy Flame, instituted by the Baron, their adherence to the tenets of faith being brutally enforced by their masters to keep them under control. Svarog oil. The criminal empire ruling the portion of the Caspian Desert we visited was controlled by a supreme ruler called the Baron, using the largest oil rig in the area as his seat of power. Apparently the Baron's climb to power started within Svarog Oil, an oil drilling company that had been controlling all of the oil extraction in the area when the war broke out. Okay. Up to date with my diary. Do I have anything else to do? Probably want to check the weapons, don't I? Oh, God.
What do you know?
Everything is perfect, Artyom. Follow us.
Will do. Give me a second. Just want to... Oh. Okay, I'm missing it. I'm missing it. All right, I'll sort my weapons out later. You better let me. You really better let me. Oh God, are we dancing? Okay.
I kept silent for too long, but now I simply must talk. I have to warn you about Stepan.
What did I miss?
He is in
dancing.
You should have seen them dance.
Singly.
Don't you worry. You'll get another chance.
A moment of your attention, please. Half a year on the road, and 4,000 clicks behind us. We have been through a lot.
Am I in trouble? What?
All right, people. I do understand I can't keep it a secret much longer. After a careful study of the satellite maps we've obtained and much deliberation, we've found a place we could call our new home. It is a river valley. There's forest and a hydroelectric power plant.
Yeah.
This place is quite far from densely populated areas, which, as our journey has proven, is important. We're about 2 days away from it now. So, congratulations, everyone.
Okay.
Yet, this is not our last order of business for today. Stepan, Katya.
Oh, rings.
Okay.
Stepan, Katya, repeat after me.
Where's the marriage?
I take you to be my spouse.
Take you to be my spouse.
And vow to hold you from this day forward.
And vow to hold you from this day forward, for better or for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer,
In sickness and in
in
health.
sickness and in health.
To love and to
To
cherish
love and to
until
cherish
death do
until
us
death
part.
do us part.
As the captain of this ship, I hereby pronounce you husband and wife. Live long and be happy. Oh, and Gopher!
Yeah. Gorka. Okay. Oh, that is not good. Whatever she breathed in that place is not going away.
Anna, what's happening? Be careful, people.
Anna, please hold on.
What's happening? What is it, Anna?
What's that cough? Gotcha. Do something, please.
Don't grab her. Give her air.
Damn.
I'm sorry I didn't say anything.
What are you talking about, baby?
In the Yamantau, when they dragged me away, that ghoul doctor said my lungs were falling apart. The gas I breathed in that ammo dump said I
How
don't
can you
have long.
believe that monster? We've just been through a desert and all that sand, so that might be the reason.
You're still in denial, aren't you?
Artem, a few words.
Just, you should stay lying down. You really should.
I'm all right, Artyom. Go. I'm fine now.
No, you're not. You are not fine.
I don't know about this. The old man is furious.
So, son, care to tell me what
Colonel,
we do
please.
now?
Let us not panic and think constructively.
So, Katya, what do you think?
I think that trusting some degenerate's diagnosis wouldn't be wise. A move from humid metro into the desert with its dry heat and sandstorms is a stress for lungs.
Yes, I do think she'd be hit really bad right off the start had it
My
been
thoughts
gas.
exactly. Thus, first I'll check her condition to the best of my knowledge. Also, we're approaching the valley with its forest air. That alone could heal her.
I'm sorry to intervene, but did something happen?
Anna coughed up some blood.
God, do you really think it's the sand? Sounds more like TB to me, that's for sure.
TB we can handle. We've got enough antibiotics, and air does help with that.
What if that degenerate was right, Katya? What do we do? Is there a medicine?
There was an air defense battery station in our village. Right on the brink of war, they received a new drug. It saved a lot of people after gas exposure and general poisoning. I'll check my mom's records and find its name. I think it was produced in Novosibirsk.
Are we going in that way? That direction? Anybody?
Right, Novosibirsk. Yermak, your opinion.
For Anna's sake, I'd go to the edges of the earth.
As for Novosibirsk, it's about 2,000 cliques.
Then it's decided. We head for the valley. If it is suitable, we settle there. If Anna's state worsens, I'll take a group of volunteers to find that drug. So Katya, please, find that name for
I'll
us.
find it. Don't worry.
One more thing, Artyom. I want no surprises in that valley. You are our most seasoned scout. So take the rail car, one volunteer, to go check everything out before we arrive.
Okay.
Let's go back for now. Tell Anna and the people to calm down. Poor girl. Now I understand why she was so down lately. Just imagine thinking about all that for so
Okay.
long.
So, what is the jury's verdict?
Now here are your orders, everyone. First of all, stay calm. The plan stands. We head for that valley with its fresh air and clean water. Then we go about settling there. If Anna's health...
Dad, please.
I repeat, Anna, in case you start getting worse, there's a drug Katya told us about, so we can go and find it for you, if it is needed.
That sounds like a great plan. I'd also like to say this. Guys, please don't worry. I've been feeling pretty bad as it is for ruining the party.
Okay, nobody cares
Come
about the
on,
party.
You didn't ruin anything.
I just brought myself down to rock bottom over that bastard from Yamantau. Though it must just be the sand and desert climate.
Of course that must be it. We were discussing exactly that just now.
Alright, a toast. To you guys. Just be happy together.
Oh, I don't have a drink. Okay. Don't get too drunk. I got a job to do.
Stepan, will you play that song? About us.
Taking.
Easy as pie. Полковник Васин приехал на фронт со своей молодой женой. Полковник Васин созвал свой полк и сказал им: пойдем домой. Мы ведем войну уже 70 лет, нас учили, что жизнь это бой. Но по новым данным разведки мы воевали сами с собой. Я видел генералов, они пьют и едят нашу смерть. Их дети сходят с ума от того, что им нечего больше хотеть. А земля лежит в ржавчине, церкви смешали с золой. И если мы хотим, чтобы было куда вернуться, время вернуться домой. Этот поезд в огне, и нам не на что больше жать.
What?
Этот поезд в огне, и нам некуда больше бежать. Эта земля была нашей, пока мы не увязли в борьбе. Она умрет, если будет ничьей, пора вернуть эту землю себе. А кругом горят факелы, это сбор всех погибших частей. И люди, стрелявшие в наших отцов, строят планы на наших детей. Нас сражали под звуки маршей, нас пугали тюрьмой. Но хватит ползать на брюхе, мы уже возвратились домой. Этот поезд в огне, и нам не на что больше жать. Этот поезд в огне, и нам некуда больше бежать. Эта земля была нашей, пока мы не увязли в борьбе. Она умрет, если будет ничей, пора вернуть эту землю себе. Этот поезд в огне, и нам не на что больше жать. Этот поезд в огне, и нам некуда больше бежать. Эта земля была нашей, пока мы не увязли в борьбе. Она умрет, если будет ничьей, пора вернуть эту землю себе.
This is definitely about us. There's even a colonel in it.
Yes, it is time we took this land back. And one more thing. We don't want surprises like the ones we had on the Volga or in Yamantau. So we're sending a scouting party ahead on a rail car.
That would be me.
Artyom needs a volunteer to support him.
Me! Pick me! I'll check the hell out of that valley, please!
Something makes me think that Alyosha is mainly going to check if there are any Amazons or women in general there.
So we're all set. Frankly, I envy you, Stepan. You got a full family, a wife and child at once. And you don't have to worry about diapers or belly aches.
Envy is a bad thing.
We're not the ones to avoid diapers, Colonel. In fact, we're planning to present Nastya with a little brother, if she doesn't object.
I'd rather get a sister. We could play with dolls together. I could care for her.
You could play Sparta in special operations with the brother.
Ah, cut it out, Stepan. God knows we've had enough of operations. I don't know about you, but I'm tired. I'd like to retire. Time to have some life.
You can't retire yet. You're too young.
I am old, Nastya.
You're not.
You said envy was a bad thing, Nastya. But what am I to do? Your mom has you, but my Anna doesn't have a smart girl like you.
Dad.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Don't dad me. A 20-year-old won't even think about children. But I would sure like to see grandchildren at my age.
Yeah, you teach them CQC.
Dual-wielding pistols.
I could come visit you.
Of course, you're welcome, Nastya. The thing is, Grandpa Miller won't give up until he has grandchildren of his own.
Hear that, Artyom? I don't even know what else to say. She's beautiful, sporting.
Yeah, I'm Olympic level with a rifle.
Seriously, are you telling me you want me to go bone your daughter right now?
Darkness, TB.
Can we just change the subject?
But what about here?
All right, Dad. We'll get to work on solving your problem tonight.
He is! That is exactly what he's saying. Okay.
At that note, how about a drink? To repopulation of Earth. To kids.
Yes, to children.
Oh, okay. Well, just
To children.
yeah, and all that goes along with making them, I guess.
Smooth as silk.
One more toast. To the new colony. May it grow and prosper.
Oh, okay.
This is good.
Just-
Hey!
Colony.
To the new colony!
Am I gonna get wasted here?
Yes. And to having more women join it.
Alyosha, I never doubted you.
Yes, Alyosha. I don't think you should be worried about that. If we are successful, there will be people joining us. Honest, good people. I'm sure they survive too.
Well, if any bad people decide to show up, they'll be sorry they did.
Oh, definitely. When we're done with the bad apples here, we might think of something to do about Moscow.
That's true.
Yeah. We need to tell everyone. Oh. Just
So smooth.
Thank you. It's your turn, Artyom. Come on, impress us.
I don't have any more. I
must say.
don't have a drink apparently. What? What am I supposed to? There's no more. There's nothing. How do I impress you? Do I need to sing? Yeah, no. There's nothing. I've drunken everything. I'm sorry. Stop looking at me like that. I'm the silent type, okay? Okay, I need to squeeze through everyone. Coming through! Does anyone mind if I go and check my weapons? Because you're making me feel a little uncomfortable.